Hi. Um, when you have your own business, one of the most annoying parts about it is when you get no call, no shows. So that's basically when they have an appointment with you or something, and they don't call to tell you that they're not coming or text to tell you they're not coming. They just don't show up. So you sit there thinking, oh, maybe they're late, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and they never come. So that is an extremely frustrating and unfortunately common thing that happens when you have any business. Um, but it's like people don't realize what you put into your work when you're doing it. In my case, I'm a dog sitter and a dog walker and a dog boarder, or cats too. I take care of all animals. But it's like you get up, you pack your things up, you clean your whole house up, you puppy proof the place so there's nothing that can get like chewed up. You get ready, you go run your errands because you know that you're not going to want to do your errands when you have animals at your house. So you do all your errands ahead of time. You rearrange your schedule, you rearrange your social schedule, um, to accommodate this business that you're about to get. And so you may even also, another thing, you may even also turn down other clients because the clients that you had booked were enough and you didn't want to overload yourself. So what happened was I had two dogs that was reserved, and I was getting messages from other people asking me if I could watch their dogs during those same dates. And I had to turn them down because I had the first reservation, who ended up no call, no showing anyway. And now it's too late to even contact these other owners and be like, hey, I can watch your dog now. I mean, actually, I'll still try. We'll see. We'll see. I'll still try. But you lose time, you lose money, and you already had plans in your head of like what bills you were going to pay with that money, or who you were going to pay back, or what expense you were going to pay with that money that you were supposed to be getting. um, and yeah, you're expecting them, so you're not going anywhere that day. You stay home the whole day because you don't want to miss them showing up. So you can't go do anything. So you lose patience. Your mood goes to shit, and then on top of it, you feel just discarded and disrespected like trash. And because all you had to do was just send one quick text, sorry, I'm not coming, or sorry, my plans changed. Anything, anything, anything. Anything that would just give someone a heads up that, hey, I'm not coming, just so you know. So that way I can make other preparations. I'm free to go do what I need to do. I'm not chained to my house waiting for somebody. And time is a commodity. What's ironic about this client that just ghosted me, she's a dog groomer herself. And so we were promoting each other's businesses because I'm a sitter, so I was telling people to go to her for grooming. She was telling people to go to me for sitting. But anytime somebody needed me, I was busy, so I wasn't able to sit for some of her clients. And none of them would contact me directly anyway. They were always contacting me through her. Um, So, and I thought me and this client were good. The last messages that we had sent with each other, I was like, she's like, are you still good to watch the dogs in August? And I said, yes, of course. And then after that, I didn't hear anything for a few days. So then I start sending in all these messages to like check in with her. I'm asking what time she's dropping them off. It goes on for like 5 messages. I'm just making a fool of myself basically because she's just ignoring them. I'm embarrassing myself, I guess. by thinking these dogs are still coming and trying to get, a time frame of when they're coming back or when they're coming. But then I start thinking maybe she's just too busy to text back, so I give the benefit of the doubt. And so the day of the reservation, I sat and waited all day. And I just thought maybe she was busy, maybe she had her phone broken or lost her phone. There's a lot of things that could have happened. Maybe she had a family emergency. So I still had the benefit of the doubt. I wasn't angry with her yet. So I'm trying to be empathetic. And so I just sat there pathetically with all this hope. And then the day passes. And then on the next day, I realize, okay, she's definitely not coming. So it was just a waste of like a lot of my time, a lot of my day. At least my house is clean, but like, you know. But why do people do this to someone? Where we were even promoting each other's work. I don't understand. I wasn't available for a couple of her clients. I understand that. But people flake so much, and it sucks. Especially on Facebook Marketplace. You go on Facebook Marketplace, and like to find a legit buyer is like a needle in a haystack. So I wanted to post about this because I think this is an issue with a lot of businesses. Like masseuse, my friend's a massage therapist. Happens to her. Haircut clients happens to them. And everybody charges like a late fee, or like they do like a deposit before the booking. So my friend suggested I start doing that, and I'm gonna start doing that. But yep, back to the drawing board, and now I'm freaking broke. I lost a lot of business, and in a really uncool way. Very uncool. That is all. Oh, and I'm not going to name drop her or talk about her, name her business. I did give her a Google review, and I did send her a long message on Instagram, and a post on one of her posts. So she had a flyer that said, now I'm charging $50 for no call, no shows, because it was happening to her at her salon. So then I commented underneath it, and I was like, you just did that to me. So I'll take that down. I'll take the Google review down if she gives me a $50 late fee. That's the same late fee that she charges other people. So I'll take that stuff down. And then on this video, I'm not going to name her business or her name or any of that. So that is my rant. Holy shit, it's 8 minutes long. Oops. Yeah. It happens. This happens pretty frequently. I'm gonna change the way that I do things for sure.